The death is announced of Theresa Richard, better known as Teton or Maharod, of Hospital Road, Dennery, who passed away at her residence on Tuesday, 19 November 2019 at 9:15 a.m. She was 70 years old. Left to mourn her husband, Harold Richard, proprietor of Hospital Road, Dennery, 5 daughters, Candida Prosper in Orlando, Florida, Jacinta Joseph, correctional officer at Bodley Correctional Facility, Deborah Emanuel, teacher at Mako Secondary School, Victoria Preville in New York, Samantha Charles, teacher at the Dennery Infant School. Adopted child and niece, Cecilia Jocelyn Noel in Texas. Grandchildren, Jothwin Prosper and family in Texas, Ian Prosper and Joshon Prosper in Orlando, Florida, Brandon Preville in Canada, Missy Therese Preville in Texas, Anton Richard, student at Tampa College, Al Leon, student at Sal CC, Jada Joseph, student at the Leon Hess Comprehensive Secondary School, Caitlin Charles, student at St. Joseph's Convent, Merv Girard, employed at NSDC, 1 great-granddaughter, Maya Prosper in Texas, 4 stepchildren, Don Girard of Bonte, Alan Babylon Girard, employed with Ministry of Communications and Works, Karen Girard and family in New York, Marietta Girard in Dennery, who was also her caretaker, 3 sons-in-law, Godwin Prosper in Orlando, Kenneth Preville in Canada, Claudius Charles, LFM 418 at Dennery Fire Station, 3 sisters, Eudora Felix of Dennery, Virginia Noel in New York, Claudia Noel Jabatis of Monrepo, 1 adopted sister, Paula Dash of Dennery, 3 brothers, Joseph Noel in California, Cyril Noel of Dennery, Jerome Noel in New York, 2 brothers-in-law, Angus Jabatis of Monrepo, Francis Richard in Monrepo, 3 sisters-in-law, Lucy Noel of Dennery, Elisha Noel in California, Patsy Noel in New York, Patricia Edmond in St. Croix. Many nieces and nephews including Shauna Simpri, employed with the Audit Department, Stephanie Helidor, teacher at Dennery Primary School, Dr. Corinne Jabatis at St. Jude's Hospital, Rochelle Noel, employed with the firm Ernst & Young, Nadia Noel in New York, Shamira Duplessis in England, Kelsey Jabatis, student at Sal CC, Bede Mather in California, Gregory Felix of Dennery, Ermina Felix and Niall Felix of Dennery, Barnabas Felix in the British Army, Darren Noel in the British Army, Denville Noel, employed with Windward and Nearwood Brewery in Vieux-Fort, Kelvin Noel in California, Wesley Noel and Justin Noel in New York, Sean Noel in the U.S., O'Reilly St. Louis in Canada, Clement, Melissa, and Lisa Noel in California. Many grandnieces and nephews including Amiani Helidor, student at the Dennery Infant School, 1 uncle, Keith Biscombe in England, family of her deceased aunts, the Peter family of Poilin, the Gustav family of Dennery in England, the Nicholas family of Dennery, the Daniel family of Dennery, the Emmanuel family of Dennery, family of the deceased, Leo Mathra in Dennery, close friends, Gracia in England, Priscilla St. Rose of Hospital Road, Dennery, Florence James of Dennery, Catherine Philistia in the U.S., Matthew Gabriel, pharmacist at the Dennery Hospital, Also left to mourn: Eldon Baptiste of Dennery, Marie-Louis Joseph of La Panse, Priscilla Richard James in Martinique, Melania Evans and family in England, Joan Thomas of Dennery, Sylvie Prince of Dennery, Virginia Flavia of Dennery, staff of Dennery Hospital, St. Francis Joseph of Botany, Legion of Mary Group of Dennery, the Noel family of Richford, Grand Riviere and Odeon, the Flavia family of Dennery, the Biscombe family of Dennery, Drusilla and family of Hospital Road, Dennery, many other relatives and friends, both here and abroad. The funeral service for the late Theresa Richard, better known as Teton or Ma Harold, will take place on Friday, 6 December 2019, at the St. Peter's Roman Catholic Church, Dennery, at 2 p.m. The body will be interred at the Dennery Cemetery. The body now lies at Lazarus Funeral Home, New Dock Road, V4. May she rest in peace. Please note that the family is making a special request that no floral arrangements be brought by persons attending the funeral service.